All right. This a quick um setting everything up. And we are live. Welcome to Wrestlemania Access. We are going to be conducting interviews during Wrestlemania weekend. I am here with my first guest of today, one half of the tag team champions, the monster among men, Braun Strowman, but more importantly, Davsto99, original of Q's League. And I understand that you were the first person to ask for this interview, and I'm just gonna let you uh, get what you have off your chest, and then if I have any questions for you afterwards, I will ask them.
Well, thank you for this interview. Now, I just have a couple of things to say. You see, there's not a lot of normal men that can compete on one card in one night in multiple matches. That's not an issue for the monster among men. Because the monster among men can do anything and can step to anyone. Nobody can step to me. Now, I am competing in 2 matches at Wrestlemania. First, I will battle in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now this match, this Battle Royal, is unpredictable. Anything can happen. But I plan on walking into that match and tossing every single other competitor over that top rope out of the ring. And I plan on cementing my legacy as the best big man, the best giant going today. And I plan on already fucking up. I plan on cementing myself as the next generation Andre the Giant and creating that legacy. Now, as for my second match, I am defending the tag team championships inside War Games in a triple threat tag team match. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I love to create controversy. I love to make things happen. I love to keep people on the edge of their seat. So, I'll just leave you with this. In this match, in this tag team match, expect the unexpected. And don't be surprised if something happens that will leave you in shock, so to speak. That's all I have to say.
Wow, what choice of words right there from you, Dave Stowe. And I have to ask you, for somebody that has been in the league for as long as you, I believe you've been in the league for how many years? 4 or 5 years, correct?
On and off, yes.
Okay. Okay, so with that, so
about 4 years. About 4 years total.
Okay, and with that being okay. So with that being said, for someone who has accomplished everything that you have accomplished, what more is there left to prove for you so late into your career?
You know, at this point, all that's left to do, all that's left to accomplish, is to just finish cementing my legacy. Now, there have been talks, there have been rumors, there's been speculation on my future in this league, on what's next, what I'm gonna do next, what I have to accomplish next. I've already accomplished everything there is in this league. I am a Grand Slam champion. I have done it all. So, the question isn't what is there left for me to do. The question is, what do I want to do now?
Okay,
You
and
might just find out the answer to that at the end of WrestleMania.
and you say that you have accomplished everything there is, and with that being said, what do you think your last everlasting legacy is in QJ's league?
Everybody has an impact. Everybody has a legacy. Some people have a legacy that they don't want. Some people leave a legacy that they planned on the entire time. My legacy in this league is simply to be the greatest of all time. And whether you like me or you don't, there is not any doubt that at the end of it, when it's all said and done, my legacy will be cemented.
Wow, what choice, once again, what choice of words. And enough about the legacy, enough about what you have accomplished. Let's look at what you have yet to accomplish. And that is, in this case, winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which you are in, which you should be looked at as the favorite for this match because you're going up against a lot of people that, quite frankly, you weigh 100, maybe 200 pounds. Then the only man in that match that I think has a chance of going head to head with you is and even that might be a stretch. Maybe not if you saw the other Raw the other week. But with that being said, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, what made you decide that you wanted to be in this match of all matches you could have possibly had at WrestleMania this season?
Like I said, there's not a lot of men that can compete and go head to head in multiple matches on the same night, on the same card. I wanted to prove that that is no challenge for the Monster Among Men. I saw an open spot. I saw that this was for any takers. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna prove my dominance. I'm gonna prove why I am the Monster Among Men. And I'm going to, like I said, cement my legacy.
And you definitely have to be the favorite for that match. If I had to bet my career's earning, I would bet it on you for sure. But we're gonna move on from that match to another match that you're in a tag team match, and this one is a little bit different. You have decided, you and your tag team partner Roman Reigns, Big Bold, tag team champions of over about a month now.
Give or take.
So you guys have been tag team champions for a while, longer than most tag team champions, and you guys are facing, quite frankly, more or less in one person's case, less might be, but four Hall of Famers. You got King, you got Diesel, you got Sherm, and you got whoever King's tag team partner is, which we don't know, but we can probably take a good guess. There's only two people I believe that could be his partner, and I do believe that both of them are probably Hall of Famers in at least QJ's aspects. So, yeah, what is your game plan? Is the fact that you don't know defiantly who King's tag team partner will be, does that change your game plan? You could be planning for Christian or MJ, and it could end up being somebody else. Does it change your game plan? What is your game plan heading into this match with the mystery partners and everything taken into account?
Like I said, I'm all about controversy. I'm all about keeping people at the edge of their seat, on their toes, not expecting anything, not knowing what to expect. I'm not the one that needs to be on the lookout here. It's everybody else in this match, and I do mean everybody else. Because I have a trick up my sleeve, I have a few aces in the hole, and at the end of WrestleMania, somebody is going to be shocked.
So big claims from Dave's though. Yeah. Oh, the draft is coming up. Obviously, there has been speculation. Will you even be in the league by the time the draft comes around? But if you are, is there a preference? Is there something that you want both commissioners, which the commissioners we know are me and Q, but we do not know who the GMs are. Is there anything that you want both the Raw, SmackDown commissioners and whoever the Raw GM and whoever the SmackDown GM want to take into account when they look your way, when they give you a look?
Commissioner, general manager, it doesn't matter. If you're in charge, you need to keep an eye out. I'm going to make a statement. I'm going to make an impact. I'm going to make you notice me. And if my history and my legacy and my accomplishments haven't already spoken for themselves, the impact and the statement that I make at WrestleMania definitely will turn some heads. And if I'm, for some reason, not a top tier pick in the next draft, if I even, if my future becomes decided by then, because right now it is undecided, but if it is decided at that point, if I am for some reason not a top tier pick, then whichever brand ends up does picking me up, well, they're gonna know that they made the right choice, and the other brand, the other general manager, the other commissioner, whoever, is going to realize that they made a huge, huge, monstrous mistake.
And that brings me to one of my final questions. That is, it's related to what you just said, and that's a top tier pick. So I have to ask you, everyone has their egos. Without the egos intact, if you were looking at this from a third person perspective, where would you think yourself should and would be drafted?
Well, no, well, you know me, and anybody that does know me knows that I am always unbiased. I am always fair. I am always looking at things with a realistic uh, point of view, a realistic perspective. Realistically, I do believe I am a top tier, definite round one draft pick. Other people may disagree. Other people may have their own personal opinions based on me, but there is no doubt that with my accomplishments and with my ability and what I am able to accomplish in that ring, there is no doubt I am a top tier choice.
And just to be clear for all the audience that are not, exactly, familiar with WWE, round one means that you believe that you should be what, a top two pick?
Top two, top four ish.
Oh man, those are big claims, man. Those are big claims, especially when you consider everybody that is on the board to be drafted. But I respect the confidence that you have. You have accomplished not a lot, and love or like you said, love or hate you. There is no denying that you are definitely a future at all you have accomplished in the league thus far. 9-time Intercontinental Champion. How many time World Champion? You know what? Go ahead and name all of your accomplishments just for the fans.
A 9-time Intercontinental Champion, 3-time World Champion, 1-time and current Tag Team Champion, former United States Champion. I even have a former Women's Championship reign under my belt with the man, Becky Lynch. You name it, I've done it in this league.
Okay, well, I think that wraps this interview up. We've been going for about 10 minutes. I appreciate you taking the time to sit down here with me and give an insight on what your game plan is and give us just a sample of what you're going to be thinking going into WrestleMania. I know for someone that's been in the league a lot for a long time as you have and probably been in many WrestleMania matches. It's always a different type of feel when you are on the card, especially in two matches as you are. So I wish you the best of luck in both of the matches. Not so much the tag team match for obvious reasons, but I do wish you the best. And hopefully, just as far as the tag team match goes, may the best man win, may the best team win, and I hope that we bring the house down in that match. And I hope the best team wins, and I hope that it's our team that wins. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for everybody. Do you have anything before say to the audience?
Uh, I am competing tonight against uh 9 other people in total in both of my matches, and all I'm gonna say is there will be at least 9 people tonight that gets these hands.
Well said, well said. I want everybody in the audience to stay tuned because our next interview is coming up pretty shortly, and it will be with the one, the only, the icon, Christian. But thank you, Davsto, for joining us. Thank you to the audience. Stay tuned. We have a lot more fan access interviews going around today. We are officially in WrestleMania weekend, and stay tuned for my interview. Stay tuned for my face-off with JD. There's a lot of content coming to the channel regarding WrestleMania, so I just want to thank everybody that tuned in. For this stream, particularly, I hope that you guys stay around for the next one. or the next interview that we have with the icon. And thank you, Dave Stowe, once again.